Every relationship carries a story, and every story carries pain. Welcome to Cheating Stories Insights, where truth bleeds through every word. Her smirk still haunts me, the defiant curl of her lips when she spat. Don't you dare control me. My life, my rules. She thought she had me cornered, that the fire of her rebellion could erase the years I had built everything she now stood on. I didn't shout. I didn't argue. I just smiled. All right, I said, my voice calm and glassy. Let's see how you live without my money. That was the moment the tide turned, though she didn't realize it yet. I had planned her fall long before the words even left my lips. Her arrogance only sharpened my determination. The next morning, I sat at the kitchen table with my coffee, listening for the sound, that little beep at the cafe down the street, her card declining not once, but twice. She stormed back, cheeks flushed, phone in hand, panicked as she called the bank. I didn't move, didn't blink, just watched. 12 years with her had taught me patience. Her downfall wouldn't be sudden, it would be surgical. The betrayal hadn't appeared overnight. It crept in like a draft under a locked door. At first, I ignored the signs. Late nights with friends, secretive texts angled away from my eyes, laughter in the other room that cut short whenever I appeared. Then came contempt. Tiny barbs slipped into daily conversation. The eye rolls when I mentioned work, the mocking tone when she called me predictable, reliable, boring. Her words stung less than the truth they hid. I knew she had someone else. I knew I was funding not only her lifestyle, but his as well. Every dollar I earned, every sacrifice, was feeding her rebellion. I didn't confront her, not then. I observed, collected, cataloged. Her credit cards linked to my accounts. Her phone bills under my name. The apartment she visited him in. Partly paid in cash, I tracked to her purse. Every detail built into a web she couldn't escape. The proof arrived quietly, in an envelope. Bank statements, hotel receipts, her signature next to mine withdrawing thousands. One night, I slid it across the dining table without looking at her. She glanced down, face blanching, hands trembling, forcing a laugh. You're paranoid. These don't mean anything. I finally met her eyes, cold, unwavering. They mean everything. She tried to cry, to claw her way back with trembling apologies. But tears don't erase betrayal, not after exposure. I stood, left the papers, and walked past her without a word. Silence became my weapon, sharper than any blade. Her world began to crumble, brick by brick. The next morning, her car declined at the salon, then the boutique, then the restaurant with friends, whispers spreading faster than excuses. I had severed her from the accounts, cut her off from the lifeline she never once respected. At home, her voice grew shrill, begging me to fix it, promising change. Her tears blurred makeup as she sank to the floor. You can't do this to me. But I had already taken the man she ran to, without the shine of my money behind her. He disappeared within weeks. She found herself alone, isolated. I didn't gloat, didn't yell. I let her drown in the silence of her own making. One night, she cornered me in the hallway, eyes hollow, hair disheveled, voice cracked from screaming. Why are you doing this to me? I leaned close, voice barely above a whisper. I'm not doing anything. You did this. Her knees buckled. She collapsed against the wall, sobbing into her hands. I stepped over her and went to bed. In the weeks that followed, I rediscovered peace. The air at home felt lighter, free of her poison. My nights no longer pierced with sneaking texts or hollow excuses. I watched her fade. Pride, once her armor, rusted under reality. Friends who fed her ego vanished. The lover disappeared. All that remained was her, broken, desperate, stripped of every illusion she had clung to. And me, calm, composed, untouched. I don't pity her. Pity is a chain binding you to the person who hurt you. I cut that chain the moment her card first declined. Now, when I see her hollow eyes across the room, I feel nothing, no rage, no grief, nothing at all. That emptiness, calm and unshakable, is the sharpest revenge I could deliver. She knows now. She lost me long before the money, and she will never get me back.